Ah, what have we here?
Being a rat, he immediately began to nip at the rope.
Stop that.
Boom, they voiced, and a great hand came out of the darkness and picked up the rat by his tail and held him suspended upside down.
Were you nibbling on Gregory's rope, rat?
Who wants to know?
Said Rascaro, for even upside down he is still a rat.
You smart alecky rat, you smart alecky rat, nibbling on Gregory's rope. Gregory will teach you to mess with his rope.
And keeping Rascaro upside down, regularly matched with the nail of the thumb, and then held the bright flame right in Rascaro's face.
Ah!
Said Rascaro. He put his head back away from the light, but all else he did not close his eyes, and a flame exploded around him and danced inside of him.
Has anyone told you the rules?
What rules?
Gregory's rope, it's off limits.
So?
Apologize for chewing on Gregory's rope.
I will not.
Said Rascaro.
Apologize.
No.
Filthy rat.
Said Gregory.
You black-souled thing. Gregory has had it with you rats.
He held the match closer to Rascaro's face, and a terrible smell of burnt whiskers rose up around the jailer and the rat. And then the match went out, and Gregory released Rascaro's tail and flung him back into the darkness.
Do not ever touch Gregory's rope again, or you'll be sorry.
Rascaro sat on the dungeon floor. The whiskers on the left side of his face were gone. His heart was beating hard, and thought the light from the match had disappeared, but it danced still before Rat's eyes, even when he closed them.
Tra la 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 la.
Papa, look, a mouse.
The king stopped singing. He squinted.
What, my dear? Where's the mouse?
Right there, Papa. It's right in front of you. Don't you see it?
No, my dear. That's a bug, not a mouse.
No, a mouse, I said.
A bug.
Said the uptight king, who always wanted to be right. Despereaux finally realized he had made a big, huge mistake. Also, he trembled with horrible fear.
Look, he's so afraid. He's shaking. Please play something, Papa. Play something for him.
A king playing music for a bug?
King Philip had a weird expression on his face.
Is that proper, you think? Wouldn't that make this into a kind of topsy-turvy, wrong-headed world if a king played music for a bug?
A mouse.
Corrected the P.
Oh, well, if that makes you feel better, I, the king, will play the music for the bug. I'm sorry, but I have to ask you to stand up. I have to do my job.
Despereaux got slowly to his feet.
On your hind legs, please. It's the rules.
Despereaux stood on his hind legs.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
While Despereaux watched, the threadmaster unwound a length of red thread from the spool and tied a loop.
Just enough for the neck. No more, no less. That's what the last threadmaster taught me. Enough for the neck.
He looked up at Despereaux, then back down at the loop of thread.
And you, my friend, have a small neck.
The threadmaster raised his arms and put them around Despereaux's neck. He leaned in close, and Despereaux smelled celery. He could feel the threadmaster breathe in his ear as he worked at tightening the thread.
Is she beautiful?
What?
Shh! Is the princess beautiful?
The Princess P?
Yes, the Princess P.
She is lovely beyond all imagining.
Just right.
He nodded his head.
A lovely princess just like a fairy tale, and you love her as a knight loves a maiden. You love her with a courtly love, a love that is based on bravery and courtesy and honor and devotion, just so.
How do you know that? How do you know about fairy tales?
Shh!
The threadmaster leaned in close, and Despereaux smelled celery again, green and alive.
Be brave, friend. Be brave for the princess. Fellow mice, the thread has been tied. I'm sorry, but I have to do my job. On your hind leg, please. It's the rules. Thank you. I appreciate it.
While Despereaux watched, the threadmaster unwound the length of red thread from the spool and tied a loop.
Just enough for the neck. No more, no less. That's what the last threadmaster taught me. Enough thread for the neck. And you, my friend, have a small neck.
The threadmaster raised his arms and put it around Despereaux's neck. He leaned in close on Despereaux's mouth salary. He could feel the threadmaster's breath in his ear.
Is she beautiful?
What?
Shh. Is the princess beautiful?
A Princess P?
Yes,
She is lovely beyond all imagining.
just right. A lovely princess, just so, like a fairy tale. And you love her as a knight loves a maiden. You love her with culture love, a love based on bravery and courtesy and honor and devotion, just so.
How do you know that? How do you know about fairy tales?
Shh, be brave, friend. Be brave for the princess. Fellow mice, the thread has been tied. The thread has been knotted.
Deep down in this castle, there are two rats having a discussion in the dungeon.
Do as I say and your life will be full of meaning. This is how to torture a prisoner. You must convince him that you are a friend. Listen to him. Encourage him to confess his sins. When the time is right, talk to him. Tell him what he wants to hear. Tell him, for instance, that you will forgive him. This is a wonderful joke to play upon a prisoner, to promise forgiveness.
Why? His eyes went back and forth, following the locket.
Because you will gain his trust and will deny him.
At this point in his lecture, Botticelli laughed so hard he had to sit down and catch his breath.
You gain his trust, you refuse him, and all along he knew you were a rat.
Botticelli wiped his eyes and shook his head and sighed a sigh of great contentment. He set the locket back in motion again.
At that point, it is most effective to run back and forth over the prisoner's feet, inducing physical terror along with the emotional sort.
I would like very much to torture a prisoner. I would like very much to make someone suffer.
Another prisoner will arrive sooner or later. How do I know this to be true? Because, Rescue, thankfully there is evil in the world, and the presence of evil guarantees the existence of prisoners.
So soon there will be a prisoner for me?
Yes.